Dear children, you all are welcome to the social class. In this class, we are going to learn about a new continent that is located in our world. There are 7 continents already we have learned now. There we can see that there are 7 continents. Africa is one of the continent. This African continent is located on the southern side of the European continent and the southeast side of the Asian continent. This Africa is the second largest continent in the world. In this continent, some more mountains, deserts, plateaus, plains, the rivers, lakes, everything available in this continent. We can see about very shortly about these things in this through this lesson. This Africa is the second largest continent now, and it have the one peculiarity, that is this Africa is the only continent which has the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, and the prime meridian passing through this African continent. This is the peculiarity of this African continent. This Africa is completely surrounded by the water bodies. You can see in this map, you see the blue color, that is tells about the water body only. This African continent is completely surrounded with the water bodies. But that Asia, we are separating that Asia and Europe. They are for this European continent and Asian continent we are separating, means there is a land is there to separate, but that Eurasia in between Asia and Europe now. But this African continent is fully surrounded with water bodies. Here the Mediterranean Sea is in the north, the Red Sea in the northeast, the Indian Ocean in the east, and the Atlantic Ocean in the west. This Africa is separated from Europe by the Mediterranean Sea and from the Asia by the Red Sea. Okay, from Asia, this here you see here this Red Sea is separating this Africa and Asia. Here on the northern side you see this Mediterranean Sea is this is the Mediterranean Sea that is separating that Europe and Africa. Okay, here the political divisions of the Asian continent, we can see this one. The from the 19th century, the British, French, German, and Belgians partitioned Africa among themselves. You see in India, there some foreigners ruled, like that. That African continent also ruled by some other country people. Okay. That some other departments they have for trade, they have came to Africa also. You see, once upon a time in the midst of 19th century, the Africa is the very fertile, and nowadays they are telling that Somalia that Somalia in the 1980s, the Somalia was a very fertile land. Because of some malpractices, that Somalia became infertile. Okay, and then the physical features of that African continent we can see now here. First of all, we can see about that mountains. That the mountains are Atlas Mountains are located in the northwestern part of Africa. The Ethiopian highlands and the Mount Kilimanjaro and Drakensberg Mountains are located on the African continent. There are the Atlas Mountains, Ethiopian highlands, Mount Kilimanjaro, the Drakensberg Mountains are located in this that African continent. There are the plateaus also there. These plateaus are that Drakensberg mountain, no, that is also called as that Karu, that is the plateau. Okay, so that is called as similarly that is called as Karu. And that the Nile Valley in the near that in the eastern side of that near that Nile Valley, there are Ahagar Mountains and Tibasti Mountains. These mountains are comes under the plateaus. Okay, Karu, Ahagar Mountains and Tibasti Mountains. The Great Rift Valleys are also available in this African continent. Here you see that Great Rift Valley is located in the east side of this Asian, that African continent. Here, the Red Sea in the north, and then through the Gulf of Suez and the Gulf of Aqaba. You can see in this page number 92, that is here. And in the plains, the Congo River Basin is the very one of the greatest plains here, that Congo is a fertile land. You have learned this about this Congo in the 5th standard, no? Here you recall that about that Congo river, that is the Congo river runs throughout the Congo region, Congo country, that is the river, and near the river basin there will be a plain, and the fertile agricultural land will be there near the rivers only. Here now the another one is the desert. Sahara is the greatest desert in the world, no? That is located in the African continent, and this Sahara Desert is extends from Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Red Sea in the east. From the west to east there, the Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea, that is extends. That Sahara Desert is extends. Now the some more smallest deserts also there, that Namib Desert, Kalahari Desert. These deserts also located in this African continent. Here the Nile River is the greatest river in the African continent. This White Nile and that Blue Nile. These both the two Nile rivers are coming together and called by the single name, Nile, that will not get dry in any of the time. Always these places are filled with wet. Now that some more rivers, no? Congo, Livingstone Falls. You see that Congo River is there, no? That Nile River is getting the water from the White Nile and the Blue Nile. You see, before that we have learned that from every river, beside that every river, there will be a falls. The rivers will start from the falls only, from mountains only. Here the Congo River, that is getting the water from the Livingstone Falls and the Inga Falls and the Bayama Falls. Livingstone Falls, Inga Falls and Bayama Falls are giving together the water to the Congo River, and that the Niger in the western part of the third longest river of Africa, and Zambezi, that is also a river, that is getting the water from the Victoria Falls. That the rivers are there, the Congo River, Nile, Zambezi, Niger. These are the rivers, but these rivers are getting the water from several falls. Nile is getting the water from the Blue Nile and White Nile rivers, but Congo is getting the water. Congo River is getting the water from Livingstone Falls, Inga Falls, and Bayama Falls. That Zambezi River is getting the water from the Victoria Falls. There, you see, there's here some lakes are there. There's there's African continent is having some lakes, that Lake Victoria, Lake Nasser, Lake Chad, Lake Kariba. These are the lakes. What are the lakes? The Lake Victoria, Lake Chad, then the Lake Nasser, Lake Kariba. Here this Lake Victoria is the largest river in the African continent, and Lake Chad is the largest salt water lake. This Lake Chad is the salt water lake, that is also a largest river, but this Lake Victoria is the largest river of Africa. And here two man-made river lakes are there. The Lake Nasser, Lake Kariba, these are the man-made lakes in the African continent. Now we can see the countries of this African continent. There are 28 countries: Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cabo Verde, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Democratic Republic of Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guyana, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya. These and here you see totally 55 countries are there. Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Mauritania, Mauritius, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Niger, Nigeria, Rwanda, Sahrawi Arab Republic, Sao Tome and Principe, Senegal, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Africa, South Sudan, the Kingdom of Eswatini, Tanzania, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe. You see, the great Zimbabwe is in the African continent. Have you seen that through the cricket and the year of 2000? On that time, the Zimbabwe is very popular in cricket. Zimbabwe is located in the African continent. The people of the African continent, most of the African continent people means they are black now and very tall. Like that, the people. We have learned this about these people and all in the 5th standard, that Republic of Congo, no, that we have learned. So just recall to think about this continent. Okay.